Truck Month is back at Denoyer Chevrolet, and we're unveiling a deal like never before. Put yourself in the driver's seat of the all-new 2014 Silverado LT Double Cab. All the comfort you like, all the power you need. For just $269 a month, get the advantage of Denoyer's huge selection, quality service, and our exclusive Tires for Life program. Find new roads at Denoyer Chevrolet, Stadium Drive, Kalamazoo, or scroll our lot at denoyer.com.
A lot of things surrounding running, something that we don't talk about very much, but I think it plays a major role, and that's the psychology of running. And we're going to talk now with Deb Schauer, who's a master of social work. She is the lead crisis screener, works with emergency and trauma center patients, and a part of the Borges Behavioral Health team. And she is also an avid runner. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. As a runner, let me ask you that what is there a psychological benefit to running? We all know the physical benefits and whatnot, but how does it affect you psychologically?
Oh, there definitely is. They always say it's 90% mental, and I think that the psychological benefit is about the same. If you think about having a bad day and at work, and you get out of work, and if you go lay on the couch, it doesn't do you any good. You just basically sit there and stew about it. But if you go out and accomplish something like a long run or even a short run, there's an online thing right now, a mile a day in May. I think that's a great idea. And if anybody can get out there and do it, I think that their May will be much brighter. But I strongly encourage people to get out and move no matter how fast you go.
Deb, is there they always talk about brain chemicals, endorphins, and all that kind of stuff. Does that play into it as well? Because you're sitting there and you're running and you can feel, I believe they refer to it as the runner's high. Does that play into it as well? Definitely.
There's the natural endorphins that are created by running that make things feel better throughout your whole body and throughout your mental and psychological being, where you just, all those endorphins start hitting you, and the physical pain goes away and the emotional feels better.
Now, what's the longest race that you've run?
I did 2 half marathons 2 years ago, and then I coached a 5K team last year, and I'm coaching a 10K team this year. I had a injury while running, like Dr. Blackwell spoke of, and that kind of set me back. I had planned on doing a 3rd half marathon. I was going to do Borges for a 2nd time, and I stepped on a large block of concrete in the dark while running and broke a piece off my ankle.
Ow.
And so I'm still trying to get back. I think I'm in the talks right now of doing another half marathon here in the fall.
We're talking with Deb Schauer, who is a member of the Borges Behavioral Health team and also the lead crisis screener with patients in the emergency and trauma center. Let's dovetail off that quickly, Deb. When you get injured, how hard is it for you to psychologically get back into the swing of things? Is there a hesitancy? I mean, do you have issues sometimes because you want to come back so fast?
I very much did. I've been an athlete for many years, and for me, an injury is always difficult because I'm one person who really likes to push myself hard. I started cross-training at CrossFit AZO a few years ago, and my trainers there have been great as far as you need to slow down, and you need to focus, and you need to work on this or that, and, really working on building my ankle back up so that I didn't re-injure it. I did physical therapy and all those things too, but it was very hard for me to just sit back and wait for healing to occur. So switching and doing different workouts was a great idea for me.
We're talking with Deb Schauer, a member of the Borges Behavioral Health team, and she's also the lead crisis screener with emergency and trauma care center patients. Deb, before we let you go, let me ask you a question about when somebody is beginning the running process. How can you psychologically get yourself ready to prepare yourself to run and know that you're not going to overdo it, you're not going to underdo it, that you're going, it's kind of like the 3 bears thing, that your mind is just right?
I think that's when it's most important to do it with a team. I never thought that I could do a half marathon, and I joined the Borges Run Camp a few years ago in order to do that. And I also did the summer safari through Gazelle and did my second one through that program. And, I'm not one to listen to music while I run. I like to talk to people. And so I like to be able to sit there and talk to people and tell them, yes, you can. You can do it for one more minute. You don't have to run for the whole time. You can stop and take walk breaks, and to be able to tell people. And I love nothing more than my run campers at the end of the run to be like, I never thought I could do this. And I just did. And it feels so great. And so it's really at the end to be able to sit there and talk to your campers and be like, this was great. I never thought that I would ever accomplish something like this, and now I did it, and I think it's simple. So it's really it's kind of a endorphin recall too, where your body is like, wow, I already did this once or twice. And the way that camp is set up, you do run your furthest distance a few times so that you can tell your body and remind your body and your mind that you've done this, you've been there, you're able to accomplish it and feel good at the end.
Deb Schauer is a member of the Borges Behavioral Health Team and the lead crisis screener with emergency and trauma center patients at Borges. Deb, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the best of luck, and we hope you can get back on the running trail soon.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. You're welcome.